Plaintiff Heather Kwiatkowski is suing her ex-boyfriend for unpaid loans. Heather says she discovered the defendant was a player when she caught him having sex on her sheets with another woman. Defendant Michael Campbell says he was drunk at the time, but now that he and Heather are broken up, he loves being single.
Heather Kwiatkowski?
Yes.
Is suing Michael Campbell today, her ex-boyfriend, for unpaid loan. How are you today, Heather?
I'm great. How are you? Your Honor?
Good. Why are you here?
I am here. Michael Campbell and I dated in high school for about a year. We ended up breaking up because he was a player, liked to play around a lot. Over the years...
You a player?
No.
Why do you say he's a player?
I caught him in bed with another girl. I would consider that being a player.
That did happen, Your Honor.
Would you like to readjust your last answer?
Yeah, I mean...
From I'm not sure to yes.
It was the end of the relationship. So, I mean, I should have probably broken up with her, but I didn't. So, I guess...
All right. Tell me the story.
March of 2008, he contacted me, wanted to get back together, said he was a changed man, all of this.
How old are you guys at this time?
At the time, he said he was a changed man. He was 20.
And how old were you?
I was 22.
Okay.
Okay. So the relationship was fine at first. Then towards the end, I mean, it slowly went downhill. I found him the night before this happened. I called him. He wasn't answering his phone or anything. I went over to his apartment. His roommate let me in, walk into his room. She's there. Condoms on the floor. I mean, he had sex on my sheets that I had lent to him. And he's saying that it was the end of the relationship. I mean, he should have let me know that beforehand.
How long had you been dating at that point?
9 months.
Were you dating exclusively?
Yes.
As far as you know?
As far as I know.
Were you dating exclusively? Her?
We were, but not towards the end. We kept breaking up every other day, you know.
Okay, for the 9 months before she catches you in bed with another woman, are you her boyfriend and she's your girlfriend?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so you were exclusive.
Yes, we were.
And so, you know, the welcome home is, you know, this is my new girlfriend.
Yes.
Did the roommate know what was going on?
He claims he didn't.
She had the keys to my house, Your Honor. So,
so
she was coming in regardless.
You gave her the keys?
No, she took them. I did not know she had my keys.
Oh, you have an exclusive relationship for 9 months and the two of you are together and she took your keys?
She took my keys. I could not find them earlier that day. So now I know where they went.
His roommate let me in. The door was locked. Did not have the keys. His roommate let me in. I found the situation and started getting all my stuff. I had pots and pans that were over there, vacuum cleaner, toaster oven, all these things. I picked up his key because something that he owes me for is a set of couches that I was going to come back and get. And at
Did
that
you get
point,
your couches?
No, I did not.
Okay.
He wouldn't give them to me.
All right. So what are you suing him for?
I'm suing him for the couches, textbooks, and also for lawyer's fees for a DUI.
All right. Before I come to you, Michael, did he ever admit to you that he was cheating on you during this supposed 9-month exclusive relationship?
To that, no.
So you were totally shocked when you walked into this house?
I mean, I wasn't shocked. I was somewhat expecting it, but I mean, the sight was disgusting.
Why were you expecting it?
Just the way he is. I mean, he lies about absolutely everything. You can't trust a word he says. And just, I wasn't expecting it. I didn't expect it to happen. I was hoping that it wasn't.
Did you have a conversation with this girl?
Yeah, actually. I asked her what her name was. She didn't want to give it to me. I was pretty sure that they had worked together. I asked her that. She said, I don't want to incriminate anybody. And from that point...
Did you tell her the situation in itself was incriminating?
Yeah, I know. But from that point, she's like, do you want me to help you pack with anything? I mean, I didn't know he had a girlfriend. Like, I had so much stuff over there. So much stuff. And it took me quite a while to get it all out.
What did you say in the midst of all of this?
I was sleeping, so...
No.
Oh, baloney. You were not sleeping.
I was definitely...
Your girlfriend walks in with you in bed with another girl and you're telling me you're sleeping? You didn't know what happened?
Well, what do you say to that, Your Honor? I mean, I didn't have nothing.
I don't know. What did you say to that?
I was too shocked. I was shocked.
You were shocked, so now you're awake.
Oh, I got in the shower.
What'd you say?
I was literally speechless. I didn't have anything to say.
He was too hungover to say anything. That was his problem. He was too hungover to say a word.
Well, he wasn't too hungover to do what he had to do.
Exactly. He's just ridiculous. I don't know.
What do you want to say for yourself?
I don't really have anything to say. Like, I thought it was the end of the relationship. I should have broken up with her, but I didn't. So, I mean, whatever, it happened. So I really can't do anything about it.
Those things happen. So you went out and got drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And were you
I was pretty
working
drunk.
with this woman?
Yes.
The other woman?
Yes.
Did you get drunk together?
We met up later, and then it just happened.
Just happened.
Just happened. Did not plan on it.
I love it. It just happens. Yeah. That's the way it goes. It just happens. Okay. So, why did you cheat on her, by the way?
I mean, it wasn't. I didn't want to cheat on her. I mean, I was drunk. I was drunk. Definitely.
You
drunk.
weren't drunk when you called her.
No, I didn't call her. She called me. So.
How'd you get your number?
I mean, I work with her, so everybody
So
got.
what? Do you have to call each other at work?
No, we hang out with people from work all the time. We go out to eat.
So
after.
you've been out with her before?
No, but not on that level though. Not on that level. It's just,
no or yes? Yes.
Yes. I've been out with her before.
You could change your answers very easily. You know that?
Another thing is that the girl claimed that she had no idea who I was. She didn't know I was his girlfriend, all this stuff. But I had been out with both of them to a place and other coworkers. And he introduced me as his girlfriend. So, I mean, she was lying about
So
it,
obviously
too.
she was lying. Yeah. I didn't
she's
deny
not
it.
the only
Make her
one.
the liar.
I didn't deny anything. I didn't never
You
deny
like
anything.
being single now?
I love being single. I'm definitely
I love
staying
that he's single.
Oh my God.
Okay. All right. So talk to me about the money.
Okay, the money, we actually signed a promissory note on December 5th, agreeing that he was going to pay the $1,472.
What was the 1472 for?
$500 was for the lawyer fees for the DUI. $821.94 was for the furniture, and then $250 was for the books. But he actually paid me $100 of that.
All right, good. Tell me the conversation when you loaned him the money and the furniture.
The conversation when I loaned him the money, I'm just like, I will do this for you, but you have to pay me back. That's the agreement.
And you
have
got
to
a
pay me back.
promissory note?
I do.
Very smart. Let's see
Yes.
it. All right, Michael.
When
you were drinking a lot. You
Yeah.
get into a lot of trouble when you drink. You get arrested. Your girlfriend finds you in bed with another woman.
Yeah.
You got a drinking problem?
No, I do not have a drinking problem.
How often do you drink?
I drink about
Look at me.
three nights a week. 3 nights a week.
3 nights a week?
Well, I go out to
yeah.
clubs and stuff. I don't get totally plastered every
You
time
were
I go
plastered
out.
that night.
That night, yeah, I was definitely plastered.
Yeah, and you were plastered. You got arrested for DUI?
Yes.
Okay. So what happens? You call her up?
Yeah, I called her up. She came in the middle of the night. She picked me up. She said, "You need a lawyer." And I said, I don't have the money for a lawyer. I do not need to get a lawyer. I'm not going to get a lawyer.
You save your money from drinking. You could have gotten your own lawyer.
Probably. So then we got the lawyer, but she knew my money situation. I mean, she knew my money situation. So
You also
obviously
agreed
because I
to
had
pay
a
it all
loan.
back. It doesn't matter what your money
But I didn't give her a
situation is.
I didn't give her a timeline of it. So as soon as at the end of the relationship, then she started. After the relationship, then she got on the money. Now she wanted it all at once. So and I didn't have it.
But here's the deal. The repayment on the promissory note that you signed says that you'll make equal installments weekly in the amount of $50 to be paid on Friday, payments to begin December 12th. This is your signature, right?
Yes, but I thought that it had to be notarized when I signed
Who
it.
told you that?
Well, no, I just thought if I signed something, I have the witness with me, and also it had to be notarized. That's what I thought.
From where? College?
No, no, just from somebody. I mean,
From somebody?
Yeah.
That was free advice that was worthless. All right, that's your signature, right?
yes, that's my.
So if it's your signature, it doesn't need to be notarized. You admit that it's your signature. This is a promissory note. It's a contract. It's in writing. You agreed not only to the amount that she loaned you, but you also agreed to the payment schedule, the amount of the payment. So what'd you think? You were going to sign it and get away with it because it wasn't notarized?
No, then after that, I had to pay off my DUI. So then towards the end of
What do
December,
you mean pay off the, what was
Well, no,
was
it's
the
a
fine?
court fees.
How much?
It was $500.
Really?
Also, yeah. So I had to pay off those court fees. So I didn't have the money to pay her $50 a week because then rent is
working?
due. Yes,
How much do you make?
$500 a week, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
$500 a week.
Yeah.
So you can't pay her $50 a week?
Well, no, because the rent was due at that time also, and then I got another.
How many payments did he make?
None.
None?
He has made 0 payments. No.
You're the guy who calls her drunk from jail just after you've been arrested, ask her for money, and you can't make any payments at all?
I didn't have any money. I didn't have money to give her.
Do you understand that if you get into a car drunk, and by the way, nobody cares if you drink, that's your issue, but you get behind the wheel of a car and you are now in a deadly instrument, a deadly weapon. If you kill someone, you will be charged with homicide. Do you understand that? I've got 30 years in this business. I've seen too many young kids who are good kids having a good time, going out for a few laughs, who end up killing someone and carrying that burden for the rest of their lives, not to mention what it does to the victim's family. You got to stop. You want to drink, take a cab, get a bicycle, or hitchhike. You have no right to go into a car. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
All right. The issue is very simple. She need only prove her damages. She has proven her damages. You've corroborated the proof. Therefore, the money in the amount of $1,472 is due and owing to the plaintiff immediately. Verdict for the plaintiff.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Stop drinking.